Welcome back to my channel. It's LucaTrades here with another trade recap on the road to profitability. Got an interesting one today. Today was actually a really good example of not following my plan exactly and having it bite me in the ass essentially. And so I actually in total lost today only about $8 because I took my trade. I raised my stop loss a little bit because there was a significant high that did get hit, and then it ended up coming down and hitting that stop loss, but not my original stop loss, and then it ended up going back up and hitting the full take profits I would have had. So I ended up taking two trades. I did get back into it, and essentially I lost like 250, then made about 240. So anyway, I'll get into it and let you know what I did to take my trade. Obviously, as always, we had our significant highs and session highs and lows marked out. We went into market open, had a look on the 5 minute. We came down into this hourly gap. We then broke 5 minute structure up towards on it. So we broke 5 minute structure on both the indexes. And then we came high. I wanted a little bit more on ES, so then we had a equilibrium and break structure off that. We then went down into the 1 minute, and I was looking for 1 minute execution. We had here a gap and 1 minute equilibrium, which we did break up over, so I was ready to trade. And at that time, Nasdaq was the more bullish pair, so I did take the trade here off that. So same thing, we had equilibrium, we shot up. Now I entered the trade here, and this is where my stop loss was, so it was all fair and well at that stage. We then took out this 5 minute high, which was also on ES session high, and basically that's when I was like, it wasn't enough for me to take profits because it was only a 1-to-1 risk, and that was only about 200 on the day. And I guess that's where the psychology, I could have done better because I was thinking more about P&L rather than the actual trade itself. So I didn't take any partials, but I raised my stop loss under those here. As you can see, we came down and we took it out. We didn't take out where my stop loss originally was, so I still would have been in this trade. And as you can see, we ended up coming up and taking the full take profit anyway. However, what I did is I had marked out 5 minutes gaps to the low. Once we came into this 5 minute gap, we broke structure to here. I was ready to enter again, so I just wanted to wait on both indicators again, and because we did end up breaking structure up here, and once we did on ES as well, then I was willing to take the trade and enter back in. So once we broke up above these highs here, which we did here, I entered the trade again, took 250. It was about 250, so I de-risked again, and I made back. We end up hitting the full take profits, and I made 250 back. So on the day, we lost about $8.20 on the funded. So it's as if I didn't even take a trade. A bit annoyed with myself because this full take profit was about $700, so pretty much what I needed to pass the account. So if I had stuck to my original plan and didn't get let emotions take over, I guess that's what I'm saying, I would have definitely been pretty close to passing this account. I would have been about $100 or $80 off it. So pretty annoyed with myself about that. No one to blame but myself. It's not the market's fault. It's not anyone else's fault. It's nothing but my own. So that is something that I'll learn off. Let me know in the comments if this was a trade that you did take, if if you traded similar to me and moved stop losses after that significant high on ES was taken out and the 5 minute on NQ was taken out. Let me know what you did, if you won your trade, if you lost your trade. And if you're liking these videos and this journey, please subscribe and follow along. Every subscription, every like and comment helps me, and hopefully it's helping you guys as well. Seeing someone that's not actually like just a guru talking about this is how you can get a Lamborghini and this for trading. It's just me, raw content, just letting you know what I did, how I traded, the good and the bad, and just how we can all improve together. With that being said, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.